My name is Sarita Reina, and I'm the director of Salsa TriCities. I'm super excited to share my love and passion for Latin culture, something that actually began with my time as a student at Northeast State. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida, and moved to the majestic mountains of Tennessee at age 12. Although my father is from Puerto Rico, I didn't learn any Latin dances or even how to speak Spanish. This became more important to me later when I did want to communicate with my family. At Northeast State, I started taking Spanish classes and connecting with other Latin students. This yielded an opportunity to meet a dance community in Asheville, North Carolina. I instantly fell in love with the rhythmic nature and energy of Latin music, especially salsa, merengue, bachata, and cha-cha-cha. In this episode, we are going to break down the basics of salsa, the dance and the music. I've learned that it's easier to understand the dance when you know what you're listening to in the music. While I didn't grow up with the dances or the language, I did grow up with the music. I remember being pulled into a parranda, which is basically a progressive Puerto Rican caroling event where they sing to you and they pull you out of your house to go sing to the next family at the next house. On these parrandas, there were always lots of instruments. My father would often play the tambourine, the guitar, or anything percussion. When our families got together, we were always playing music. So naturally, I would marry a musician. Meet my husband, composer and percussionist, Justin Reina.
Hi. When you research salsa music, you'll find that the topic is very complex and that there's a lot of bias surrounding the subject, making it very difficult to pinpoint exactly where it originated. The word salsa, however, showed up in the 1960s.
By definition, salsa means a mix. Let's take a look at some of the instruments in salsa music. You have the piano, bongos, la campana, or cowbell, clave, el bajo, or bass, and the congas.
We're going to look at three very important percussion instruments in salsa music, starting with the claves. The claves play a rhythm called the clave, which translates to key, and it's where dancers get all their key information about how to interpret the music they're dancing to. There are two types of clave rhythms. There's the son clave and the rumba clave. And each of these types of clave has two interpretations. There's a 3-2 interpretation that sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And there's a 2-3 interpretation that sounds like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The 3-2 son clave you've probably heard in songs like Aaron Carter's I Want Candy. Or at the beginning of the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical, In the Heights.
Lights up on Washington Heights, up at the break of day. I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. Pop the grade at the crack of dawn, sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey y'all, good morning.
The difference between a son clave and a rumba clave is that on the rumba clave, in the group of three, the third note is slightly delayed and sounds a bit like a hiccup. 3-2, rumba clave. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 2-3, rumba clave. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, let's take a look at the congas. The congas play a very important rhythm called the tumbao, which literally translates to lowest part. And this is one of the key rhythms that dancers get their information from when figuring out how to dance on one or on two, which is something Sarita's gonna cover a little bit later on. But right now, I have in front of me the quinto, which is the highest pitch conga. There's the conga tres, which is the middle-sized conga. And there's the tumbadora, which is the drum we play the tumbao on, since it is the lowest drum, playing the lowest part, also known as the salidor. The tumbao rhythm goes like this: heel, toe, slap, heel, toe, heel, open, open. Those two open tones are what we know as the tumbao, tumbao. So when I play this rhythm at tempo, you'll hear boom bow, boom bow, boom bow, boom bow. A little bit faster. The congas. And last we have la campana, or cowbell. And of course we always need more. But seriously, the campana is important in keeping time in salsa music. Salsa music's relatively fast, so the campana often plays just on the odd numbers, 1, 3, 5, and 7, to help the dancers keep time amidst the clave and the tumbao. And sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The cowbell also tends to do filler on the beats 2, 4, 6, and 8 in various sections of a song, and sounds like this.
Let's connect the instruments with the basic steps of salsa. First, we're going to start with LA style, Los Angeles style of salsa on 1, or the downbeat. Okay, we're using the dancer's 8 count. We're going to step on 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, 7. So if you can walk and count to 8, you can dance salsa. We're going to start with our left foot. We go forward, in place, and return, and then back with our right, in place, return. It's left, right, left, right, left, right. The counts are 1, 2, 3, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, hold 8. With our posture, we want to act like we are jamming out with the instrumentalists. So the leads, the guys, often have their hands as if they're playing the congas. So it's a little bit rounded, and it's right up in front of their ribs and in between their belly button. The ladies are a little more delicate, and their hands are as if they're playing the piano. So they're still in the same position, but they're dancing their basic step with the hands right here. All right, another basic is the side. Same feet, left, and right, left, right. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Another basic number 3 is going back. We go back in place together and back in place together. Counts are 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and 7. Let's have a little fun connecting these steps now with the instruments we talked about. First, starting off with the clave. Counting 1, 2, 3, ba, ba, forward, 1, 5, 6, 7, left, right, right. Quick, quick, slow, quick, slow. Now the tumbao. 1, 5, 1, 5. 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5. Now listen for the campana, or the cowbell. 1, 3, 5. Basic. 1, 5, 1. 5. We could do the mambo step. 1, 3, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5, and 7. All together now with the clave, campana, and the congas with the tumbao rhythm. 1. Now let's try these steps to a slower song you may recognize. song is a medium pace. As we dance, see if you can hear the clave, campana, and the tumbao. How did you do? We're gonna try one more song, and this one's gonna be our fastest. Right away you can hear the clave. Here we go. One, up. With partner work, for the LA style on one, the lead's feet start with the left and the follows actually start with the right. So the basic step would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. I like to explain in my classes that the lead's hands are looking more like coffee mugs and the follows are like coffee stirs. So the basic position for open position looks like this. Basic 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. A pattern we do in our classes for the beginners to start off is the basic step in this linear style, as well as the lady's right turn. Looks like this. 1, 2, up, 5, 6, and 7. We follow that by the lead's right turn. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6, and 7. This move is called the crossbody lead, where we switch places. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Lastly, we have a crossbody lead with a turn. Prep, 1, 2, up, and 5, 6, and 7.
Salsa, TriCities. Salsa, TriCities.
Thank you for watching our salsa basics breakdown. Next episode, we're going to study the on-two timing of salsa as well as cha-cha-cha. One resource we used today was the Salsa Rhythm app. You can actually experiment with the 9 instruments that make up the foundation of salsa music and become your own salsa DJ. If you'd like to learn more about salsa dancing, the music and the steps, we'd love to dance with you and have you join our thriving community at Salsa TriCities.